The heart of the hire. Why the job interview remains irreplaceable? In an era dominated by automated resume screening, AI-driven personality assessment, and data bucket required me pipelines. One might wonder if the traditional job interview is becoming a relic of the past. However, despite the digital transformation of the HR landscape, the interview remains the most critical pivot point in the hiring process. It is the bridge between a static profile and a living, breathing contributor. The importance of the job interview extends for beyond a simple fact check mission. It is a complex exchange of culture, competence, and chemistry that protects both the organization's future and the candidate's career trajectory. Well, beyond the paper, assessing cultural fit. A resume can tell a recruit what a person has done, but it cannot explain how they did it or why they might thrive in a specific environment. Cultural fit, the alignment of a candidate's values and behaviors with the organization missions is perhaps the most significant factor in the long-term retention. For example, soft skills in action. During an interview, an employer can observe interpersonal notes such as emotional intelligence, empathy, and communication style. So the vibe check, while it sounds subjective, the vibe is often a subconscious assignment of whether a person will collaborate effectively with existing team members or cause friction. Short bonus. Interviews allow for behavioral questions that reveal a candidate's ethical compass and work philosophy, ensuring that one just to the job, but do it in a way that reflects the company's rights. Two, verification and technical dips, deep dips, times. Unfortunately, the embellished resume is a common phenomenon. The interview serves as a primary defense against misinformation by asking specific, open-ended questions about past projects. An interviewer can gauge the true depth of a candidate's expertise, the difference between knowledge and wisdom. A candidate might list Python as a skill, but only an interview can reveal if understand the logic behind a complex script, or if they merely copied code from a repository. From technical interview or case study discussion, employers can see how a candidate's mind works under pressure. A transition the evaluation from passive verification, reading and deploy, to active demonstration solving a problem in real time. Three, the two-way street, the candidate's perspective. One of the most overlooked aspects of the job interview is that it is a sales pitch for the company as much as it for the applicant in a competitive talent market. Top-tier candidates use the interview to beat the employer, observing the environment, whether in person or via video. The candidate looks for the feeling of burnout, the professional of the mind image, and the clarity of the company's vision. Next, clarify expectation. Expectation that job descriptions are often vague. The interview is the only time a candidate can ask, what does the typical Tuesday look like? Or how do you measure success is the first 6 months? Next, decision power. A well-conducted interview can inspire a candidate to accept an offer, while a disorganized or disrespectful interview process can drive a superstar strange into the arms of a competitor. 4. Mitigating the high cost of the bad hire. Hiring the wrong person is an expensive mistake. Beyond the financial cost of salary and benefits, a bad hire can damage team morale, lower productivity, and lead to client dissatisfaction. The interview acts as a risk mitigation tool by involving multiple stakeholders, peers, managers, and HR. In the interview process, a company gains a 50, well, no, a company gains a 360-degree view of the candidates. This collaborative evaluation reduces the likelihood of blind spots that a single recruiter might miss. 5. Communication, the universe requires. In almost every other role, communication is the master skill. Even the most brilliant engineer or accountant with strategy, if they cannot articulate their ideas or listen to feedback, the interview is a live test of what clarity can they explain complex ideas simply. 2. Listening. Do they actually answer the question asked, or do they give a received speech? 3. Nonverbal quest. Eye contact, posture, and tone of voice provide a wealth of information about a candidate's confidence and approachability. Approachability. Well, 6. Diversity and inclusion. Diversity and inclusion, sorry. A model mandate with human rights in a risk interviews, a structured interview process is actually a powerful tool for promoting diversity. When every candidate is asked the same set of predetermined questions, the playing field is leveled. Interview allow candidates from non-traditional backgrounds who might have been filtered out by an algorithm because they lacked a specific degree to showcase their rift, transferable skills, and unique perspectives. It provides the human context that data often lacks. 7. The role of technology in modern interviewing. We cannot discuss the importance of interviews without acknowledging how they have involvement. Virtual interviews, for example, via Zoom or Teams, have made the process more efficient and global. However, even with these tools, the human element remains the core. Technology facilitates the meeting, but the connection remains biological and psychological. 8. Conclusion. The human element in a digital world. While we move further into the age of artificial intelligence, the qualities that make us human, creativity, empathy, leadership, and intuition become almost valuable assets. These are exactly the qualities that a job interview is designed to uncover. Harrison is a map, but an interview is a journey. It is where professional relationships begin, where trust is established, and where a company's culture is either reinforced or diluted without an interview. Hiring is just a game based on data. With the interview, it becomes a strategic investment in human potential. The interview isn't just a hurdle to chat over. It is the most important conversation a professional will ever have. It is the moment where, how are you? Wait, no. It is the moment where, how you are, finally means what you can do. Thanks.